Hi there. Here's a common issue people are getting. It doesn't really impact anything, but it is staring you in the face. This UDP output set to send data to myself. Um, Simple fix. So I'll show you how to fix this up real quick. So let's look what it says. Output send to say data to myself. So if I look at input output data channel outputs, what it's telling you is it's trying to send data back to itself. So this little check mark here says on my yellow top pie cap, send data back to my yellow top pie cap. So that is incorrect. What it's saying on the front screen is it's going to disable it for you. So even though there's a check mark here, it's going to ignore the check mark. But let's fix it up. There's two things you should do. This one here, we're going to uncheck this just to clear that portion. You don't really need to do that because the next fix will actually correct the issue. So changing it there once will correct the issue here, and you should see that it is gone. But the real fix is back in xLights. We're going to go back to xLights. Here's my yellow top pie cap. The problem here is this little thing says active. That means it needs to be sent data to be told what to do. That is an active controller is normally only things like a Falcon, an F48, or a Genius controller. If it's FPP based, it needs to be xLights only. So to make that fix, you would change the active to xLights only. You can change it over here in the dropdown, or you can right click it here. I'll show you both options. They're both the exact same thing. xLights only. Now it's in xLights only. So now every time you do an FPP connect and you look at your connections here, once a second. Normally, you would have your UDP set to all or proxy. That means that this master player is responsible for sending data to all of the Falcons, all of my Genius controllers. And now when I say upload, I don't need to have any sequences selected. I don't. It's set to 0. I can say upload, and it will upload, and I will bring it over here. It's restarting FPPD. And the thing, and there, the error message is gone. I still have 3 errors here, but that's because these controllers are offline. So if I just go to input, output, channel outputs, these 3 controllers are currently offline. I'm only in test mode right now. I don't have my actual controllers and my show set up. So we don't have that error message. Notice the check mark did not come back here. So not only could you or should you uncheck it here and save, but the real fix is to come back here and make sure that you have it set to xLights only. xLights only. That xLights only is kind of a weird term, but it really means that that controller will only listen to xLights. So if you have output to lights, you can push data to it. It's going to ignore everybody else because it's an FPP based controller. You have the sequences on the SD card on that Pi cap or on that BeagleBone or on that FPP controller. So it doesn't need to listen to anybody else, but it will listen to xLights only, i.e. if you were to do tools test or do an output to lights, then it will let you talk to it. Otherwise, it says, nope, leave me alone. I've got the sequences and I got everything I need to know. I'll get multi-sync packets, et cetera, et cetera. There's your quick fix for the morning and for the day. If you have any other questions, come on out to the Zoom room. Be sure to like and share. Oh, and by the way, there is a new Facebook page for people like to join the groups. There is an xLights Gems Facebook page that you can subscribe to as well. Have a great day and see you in the Zoom room.